Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Raptors, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And this new season just underway, Steve, for young teams looking to level up. How much can statement wins over top teams boost their confidence now?
A lot, Kevin. Big wins breed confidence. And confidence in this league is critical.
Now, here's Lopez. And the wide-open shot from Connaughton. Traps in the tray.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
To the inside, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Middleton looking it over. Over Barnes. Shot's good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Shooter kicks to Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. Giannis against Schroeder. And that one, good.
And the strength Giannis has in his upper body allows him to just brush off the contact and complete that play.
Now here's Barnes. Over Middleton. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Siakam's there. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Chicago. Schroeder outside. Anunoby against Connaughton. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room, and it's sent back by Lopez. 4 seconds left, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lillard scanning the floor. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
8 playoff appearances, Steve, in the last 10 years. Just seems like a matter of time before the Raptors catch fire again.
You know, Kevin, every team is 1 or 2 acquisitions away. They may just get one of these guys and spark a deep playoff run.
One shot.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
Now here's Barnes. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Lays it up and banks it in. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Barnes. Good. Nice job down low.
The paint is where Barnes is most dangerous. He attacks without hesitation.
Middleton outside. Good D by Barnes.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Barnes hits them both. Milwaukee leading by 6. Connaughton kicks to Giannis. There's the pass to Lillard. Releases. Rebound by the Raptors.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Schroeder missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And the shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Schroeder. No scoring in this one. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Anunoby. And the rejection by Giannis. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
here, let's look at the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Averaging about 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Middleton against Barnes. With the shot. Middleton can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 6. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
You don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night. You just have to send more guys to the glass.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That's good from Connaughton. And he makes both free throws. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes outside. Passes it to Schroeder. Tipped away. Barnes with it. And now by Barnes. Here's Pirtle. There's the feed to Barnes. Count that one. Barnes has got 8 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
And the Bucks making a change here. Crowder's checked in. A moment now to check out some numbers for Chris Middleton. Here's Lopez. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Seven-foot shot. Nice touch on the bank shot. Giannis has got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Lillard. He kicks to Crowder. Down his high post. Siakam's there. Just 5 on the clock. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Back to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Here's Lillard. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Raptors third.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
On defense, Toronto. 7-point differential. 6 to shoot. It's Crowder on the wing. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Toronto calls timeout. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Perk. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Malik Beasley comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Damian Lillard. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Middleton. David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is over.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr.
One shot.
And Trent, no good on that one.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Now here's Payne. Nothing on the board. Beasley with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
McDaniels kicks to Achua. Back to McDaniels. Shots over Crowder. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Achua. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. McDaniels passes to Trent. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Crowder the bounce pass. Here's Payne. Kicks it out to Beasley. Offensive rebound. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Payne dishes to Giannis. Beasley outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Raptors trail by 8. And watching MyLeague Beasley over the years, Smitty, he is built to score.
Yes, he is, Kevin. He's out there to put the ball in the bucket, and he can get hot in a hurry. When that happens, just keep feeding him the rock.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint to end the cold streak, and the shot's good from Crowder.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Beasley against Trent. And that one goes long.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Payne. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
They get it again. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And the Bucks with possession here. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 10-point lead. Crowder misses the baby hook.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
It's good. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Payne. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Schroeder. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot up. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
14 foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For 3. Jalen McDaniels.
Three shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts up a deep three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And the shot goes in. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Otto Porter. And then Lillard slams it in.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, here's Siakam. He had 19 points in the win against Washington.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Connaughton. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night. That's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Middleton with it. 26 points for him last game against Chicago. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And that game against the Pacers, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Middleton outside. Good D by Siakam.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now, here's Trent. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Portis. And a missed layup. Raptors trail by 10. 3-on-3. Here's Anunoby. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. That's a 2 from Lillard. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Middleton. Nice D from Porter.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's Trent. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 12. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Boucher loves coming up with blocks, and his presence, it was felt on that play.
Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Bucks. There's the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Barnes. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Now here's Connaughton. He has 5. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Inside, OG gets assertive and gets through the defense.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent. Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Schroeder outside. And another shot. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 11. Got a piece of it. Lopez passes to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Three-pointer, Crowder. Good D by Barnes.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And that one's good, Lillard.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Toronto calls timeout. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in.
A moment here to see the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Lopez against Poeltl. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. Lillard outside. The three. And another three for Milwaukee.
The quick decision-making of Lillard, knowing as the pass is coming his way that he's going to pull up.
Schroeder against Lillard. Pass to Barnes. The trade. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Connaughton passes to Lillard. Takes a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Hurdle against Connaughton. Hurdle's shot is off. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. That one good for 2. That's 7 points for Jay Crowder.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now, here's Anunoby. Good on the shot. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Start it.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for OG Anunoby. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Malik Beasley comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Payne in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's Payne. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
For Milwaukee, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That one is off. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets in the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
Bucks leading by 14. Here's Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wily move by Damian Lillard, taking his shot right into the defense to draw the foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
first free throw is good.
Lillard, he takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
All free throws good from Lillard. Raptors trail by 16. Schroeder looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. McDaniels got 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Giannis passes to Lillard. Here's Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Lillard.
Bucks substitution. Chris Middleton.
The Raptors shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. And here is McDaniel. He's got 8. Schroeder passes to Achua. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Bucks number 1, the Raptors in second.
And how many times have we seen these two clubs force turnovers and then convert at the other end? They really share a lot of similarities.
Payne dishes to Giannis. Outside Portis. Passes to Payne. That's tipped. Leaps for it. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 14. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Schroeder outside, and they call an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Bucks leading by 14. Giannis kicks to Payne. Back to Antetokounmpo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Now here's McDaniels. 8 points for him. Back to Schroeder. Let's go. Here's Achua. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Young. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Scotty Barnes. That one misses for Achua. Bucks leading by 14. Giannis high post.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Middleton.
2 minutes.
Goes up with a stripe. Payne can't hit. Toronto shooting 41% from the field here in the second. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The dunk by Achua.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find the open man.
1:32 left in the first half. No good from Beasley.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
It's tipped. Here's Achua. And the layup falls. Achua's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Payne. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Raptors trail by 10. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Milwaukee's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Payne finds Portis. Boucher against Antetokounmpo. And there's the pass to Payne. Here's Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good, unable to end this run.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Count the basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay.
Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. And it's Lillard in at the point. Here's Achua. Good D by Lopez. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. Oh, good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Barnes can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Siakam outside. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Shots good by Siakam.
With that high release point, There's really no chance to block Siakam's shot, and he knows it.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Here's Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
His first personal foul. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Trent's checked in for Achua.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. And now a quick review at the numbers for Chris Middleton. He's averaging about 19 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And here is Connaughton. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto no up. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Shots good by Siakam.
How about those handles? Siakam finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Giannis against Siakam. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Toronto calls timeout.
Make some noise, Toronto. It's time for your North Side Crew.
And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. 5th, the Raptors.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Trent finds Barnes. Passes it to Siakam. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis clean up the fast break.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Lillard against Trent. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. Giannis passes to Lillard. Takes the three. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Time after time. It's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
Here's Trent. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Trent's got 10 points.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Here's Trent following the basket by Brook Lopez. Trent passes to Pirtle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
Connaughton kicks to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the baby hook.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Connaughton against Anunoby. Connaughton passes to Lillard. Now Middleton. The pass to Connaughton. Shoots over Pirtle. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 13. Barnes passes to Anunoby.
Hey, yo, right here.
That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I love the defensive intensity, but OG Anunoby manages to outwork it.
Middleton on the wing, covered by Barnes. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Siakam, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Pirtle. Trent outside. Shoots over Lillard. Trent can't hit. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Lillard. 25 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love Damian Lillard. He plays with so much fire.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got 15 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
It's a completely new group for Toronto. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Malik Beasley comes in for Chris Middleton. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Porter. Young trying to break free. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his first points in this one. Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Lillard fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good, Portis.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Here's Schroeder, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That's good from Schroeder.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Schroeder hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Payne with the bounce pass. Back to Lillard. Beasley for 3, and rejection by McDaniel.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's Giannis. He's got 24. Clock at 6. Shoots. And that one is good by Beasley. And the Bucks lead by 14. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. With the teardrop, Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Portis. Kicks it to Payne. And no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Porter looking it over. Young trying to break free, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Porter. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Got to do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job brushing off the physical defense.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the lean, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Beasley outside. And rebounded by McDaniels.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Free throw is such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Second, Dennis Schroeder.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Antetokounmpo against Boucher. Giannis passes to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Schroeder outside. Passes it to Achua. And the pass to Boucher. Schroeder with the ball. Toronto working the ball around now. And the three ball is good. McDaniels got 13 points.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And for NBA champion Chris Boucher, Steve, his story is one of perseverance.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Homeless in Montreal, Chris Boucher dropped out of high school at 16 to get a job, and that's when he started playing organized basketball. He kept grinding, and the rest is history.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Payne finds Portis. Back to Payne. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks.
Third team foul. In for the Bucks, Chris Middleton.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Here's Payne. Toronto grabs the miss. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
Third team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
For 2. Jalen McDaniels.
The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Milwaukee leading by 10. Giannis inside. Boucher defending. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half. Schroeder outside. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And this is something Middleton's improved over time, converting through contact.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's McDaniels, and it's good off the back rim and in. McDaniels got 18 points in the game.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Antetokounmpo drops in the floater.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Schroeder outside. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Gary Trent is out there with Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Bucket is good. Payne's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Milwaukee.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Poked away. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee. He gets that one. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Barnes kicks to Trent. Knocked away. Unloads. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis high post. Here's Middleton. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Trent. Pass to Barnes. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his second.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Hurdle, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lillard's checked in for Payne.
One shot.
That's good from Connaughton. Now Barnes. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes down low. Lopez is there. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Lillard outside. They get it back. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, Barnes. Over Middleton. Barnes can't get it to go.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his... Okay.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
Barnes with it. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Over Lopez. Pirtle's shot is off. And the Bucks with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Lopez against Pirtle from 6 feet. Lopez dishes to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 and 12 now.
Outstanding work by OG. Unbelievable versatility. And that was a tough finish.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Pirtle. Makes it off the glass.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. High post Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Raptors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Trent against Lillard. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Milwaukee leading by 22. And then Lillard slams it in.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Siakam outside. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Middleton. Shot from 12. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Nice. A mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Siakam against Giannis. Siakam inside. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Kicks it out to Lillard. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant. And, of course, CP3 is still going.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Connaughton. A rebound by the Bucks. Lillard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over to the wing from outside the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Antetokounmpo's got 34 points. Here's Barnes. Siakam outside. Trent against Lillard. No good on the triple.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Antetokounmpo. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It's Trent on the wing. So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Toronto. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Bucks.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
That's good from Lopez. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Schroeder kicks to Siakam. Looking to get back on track here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Throw good, Siakam.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And the Raptors with some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. McDaniels comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Anunoby. And then for Milwaukee, Malik Beasley comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Payne in for Lillard. Siakam hits them both. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Launches a 3. Here's Lopez. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's a slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Poeltl, he's checked in for Young. Scotty Barnes comes in for McDaniels, and Anunoby subbed in for Porter. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Crowder. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malik Beasley, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Cameron Payne.
One shot.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Middleton against Barnes. Stolen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Poeltl. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Porter subbed in for OG Anunoby. The Bucks also changing it up. Jay Crowder's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Malik Beasley comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Lillard. Now here's Schroeder. Payne covering. Schroeder passes to Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Payne looking around. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
2 minutes remaining.
Schroeder outside. He dishes it to Young. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Crowder. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 10 points in just the second half. Beasley outside. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Now here's McDaniels. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range, just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Beasley, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Schroeder. Malik Beasley making his last shot. Young on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now here's Payne. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.